What's going on YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're talking about Green Arrow issue number 26. This one is written by Chris Condon with artwork by Montos, and this is continuing off the events of the previous issue, where at the end of it, this new villain known as the Crimson Archer, because apparently the only villains we can have in Green Arrow books have archers attached to them. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The freshwater killers weren't really like that. But yeah, came around, shot Roy with an arrow, and basically kind of made Roy overdose. And we're getting flashbacks to events of young Roy / Speedy about when he had his infamous drug issues from the past. Ollie's woken up in the middle of the night and he rushes to the hospital, and you see him at his hospital bed there. You see Dinah there, and you even see his daughter Lian. You know, Lian Harper, who's been kind of absent from Roy's life, it seems, in the Titans books. Like, oh wow, she's actually there for her dad right now. This is good. This is more what I want to see. So she's upset about the whole situation. You have a Roy kind of flashing back to the worst point in Roy's life with the whole overdosing drug situations and the shock he had and his issues with it too, and his past mistakes and all that. When the doctor comes in to talk about, oh, this is a clear overdose, Ollie doesn't believe it because he believes that Roy has changed. He's like, no, the man I just spoke with last night would not do something like this. And I like that. I like the fact that he's standing up for Roy and, kind of goes to say that, yeah, just because he did, abuse of substances in the past, he turned his life around. He clearly has, and he's gotten clean. And it's a powerful story about somebody overcoming their addictions and becoming clean and going out to do the right thing, being a hero and all that too. And I like the fact that Ollie stands by his side and just absolutely not. We got to figure out what's going on with this situation here. So good stuff there with Ollie. So he goes to investigate, finds an arrow with, the needle and all that in there too. As he's getting ready to kind of go back out, or he's coming back in, Lian shows up and she wants to go out and help and kind of figure out what's going on here. And Ollie's like, oh, he kind of needs you right now. So we also see the detective from the previous arc that Ollie's kind of become friends with of sorts, and he's asking her about this whole situation. She gives him intel about somebody known as the Crimson Archer, and the issue basically ends in a nutshell with Roy kind of being gone. Who knows what happened to him? Maybe he was kidnapped, or maybe he vanished on his own. He's out for kind of revenge as to what happened to him, or is he going to go back into his previous habits? I don't think so. But there's a lot of possibilities for what's happening. And what sells this whole thing, too, is Montos' artwork. I think it looks really great, especially the flashback stuff and the way it's visually conveyed, Ollie's pain and his past regrets. He's flashing back to one of the worst periods of his life, too, because of, Roy's substance abuse problems, the way he just hit him, all that, too. It was kind of a hard story to watch, a hero kind of go through. But it was orchestrated pretty well. Within the confines of this story. So really good stuff with Green Arrow right now. Like I said, the stuff with Ollie standing up and, Lian actually finally being a factor involving her dad, because I feel ever since she's been back, Roy's been off messing around with Titan stuff. I'm like, aren't you a dad? Shouldn't your kid be around or something? Wouldn't that be something to make that book more interesting, having his daughter around with them? I guess not. No, I'm going to go around and flirt with Donna Troy or something. So who knows what's going on there. But all things considered, I thought this was a really solid issue. I've been really liking the title since Chris Condon came on it. I think the previous arc was fantastic. I think we're already off to a really good start with this one too, especially the stuff with Ollie and just kind of defending Roy and how he's changed and all that. I really like that stuff. And the artwork's quite good, so looking forward to seeing what they do next with this title. If you're not reading Green Arrow, it's definitely one I recommend checking out. It's one of the better books at DC ongoing right now, and I like the fact that it's just kind of grounded, street-level stuff. I've had so many fantastical, crazy stuff and other things. I just kind of want something that's simple, street-level for a while, too. I mean, if I want fantastical stuff, I'll read something else, but for Green Arrow, I feel it feels fresh to just kind of have street-level stuff right now. So I mean it's not like it hasn't been done before, but the way they're kind of telling the story in this fashion, it's just really working for me right now. So what did you think of the issue? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. And I'll be back with more books to review. I got 2 more DC books, and I had one Godzilla book from last week I want to talk about. So you'll get at least 2 videos today. Probably maybe 3 or 4. Maybe if I get lucky, I can finish them all today, but it all depends on my speed of actually catching up and reading everything. So if not today, then you'll have everything by tomorrow. So look forward to all that. All right, well, that's all I have to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.